Welcome back to Better Living. I'm here with Becky from the YMCA of Toledo. She's brought a friend, Mr. Horsehair. Okay, it's not really a friend. It's her horsehair that she carries around. She'll tell us why in a minute. You're here to talk about the YMCA Storer Camps.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, we are a youth-serving camp and families and groups, and we're located up in Jackson, Michigan, but we're a Toledo YMCA camp. The YMCA of Greater Toledo owns and operates our camp, and we started about 100 years ago. We have 1,200 acres.
Wow.
We have a 240-acre lake called Stony Lake, which is dear to many people's hearts. Over 100 boats. 55 horses, a climbing wall, a climbing tree, a nature center, 2 nature centers, and a dining hall that is incredible. And we feed about 170, we serve about 175,000 meals a year.
That is a lot of meals. And you guys have a lot of different options for camp. Let's talk about the one that might involve our friendly horsehair.
Yes. We use all of our activity areas as tools to help children develop.
Yes.
And to help them gain new skills, gain in confidence, to have fun, to set goals for themselves. So this is called our ponytail, and it's actually a little bit of many of our different horses' tails.
It's real hair.
Yes, it is. And we like to bring it out to kids that have never been out of the city, and they can touch this and feel it, and then when they get to camp, they get to see the real deal. So, and it's fun to braid and that sort of thing.
You can practice. I need to practice my braiding.
Our horses are one of our tools that we use to help kids grow and develop in just a fabulous way. You can't do it in the city.
No, and I'm just thinking, I mean, the horse, for example, part of this would do is eliminate fear of the horses if they've touched something that's on the horse before. And look, there are a lot of kids that live here in the city that aren't going to have a chance any other place to ride a horse, to touch a horse.
And the confidence that you build when you do that for the first time is just incredible. And then kids that we can get back to camp year after year get to do progressive programming. So not just with our horses, but we do it with archery, we do it with our sailing program, we do it with our paddle sport program. They learn basic skills, and then every year they come back, we add on top of those skills so they're mastering skills at the end of the day, or at the end of the summer.
Right.
And so, for example, with our horse program, they can you can come to an open house up at camp and get a pony ride. And then you come up for the summer for a 3-day, the children entering 2nd grade or 3rd grade can come for a 3-day experience. And they might go and see the horses and get led around around the ring. But then the older children are taking trail rides. They are learning how to groom and care for their horses. And then the older they get, we actually have a ranch camp where they actually are immersed in these rustic cabins, and it's like living on a ranch where they're taking care of everything with horses, and a garden that we have out there, and the watering chores and that sort of thing.
I think it's just a great way to let your kids have a little bit of independence and to let them go away. I remember the first time one of mine went to camp. I'm not going to pretend that I didn't cry the whole way home after I dropped him off, but it was good for him, and let's be honest, it was good for me too, to let him have that independence.
Absolutely. The kids, when they get to camp, first of all, it's a place where they can be, and they're unplugged from televisions and phones and games, and so they have time to discover who they are. And the greatest thing, and my kids went to camp too, is how they grew up a little bit because they're taking care of their belongings. They need to clean up every day because there's cabin inspections. And they're out there on their own without us pushing them, like go say hi to that child or whatever. We've got young adult leaders in our cabins that the kids really relate to. The group of children in their cabin bonds and becomes a great group of friends, and they want to come back for more year after year.
I think it's a positive experience. Let's be honest, just getting them away from their cell phones is worth it. Even if there was nothing else going on, just getting them away from that stuff for a little while is totally worth it.
Absolutely. I had a camper last summer tell me, she said, she said, you know, I've just realized I'm addicted to my phone, and I'm struggling a little bit with this. But we keep them busy, and they're learning new things, and in this great environment where the stars are nothing like you can see here. So from sun up to sundown to the stars in the evening, it's a beautiful place.
It sounds absolutely gorgeous. Well, I want to run down the list of camps that you have available in our time that we have left. You have the Adventure Camp, you have a Healthy Fun Camp, Personal Growth. Wait, am I reading?
Well, these are all
things
that
you get from camp. See,
camp.
that's what happens when I look down quickly. And you just went over all those new friendships, memories. Now, there are different kinds of camps, though.
Yes, we have some specialty camps where we have an arts camp this summer, and we also are having a frogs, fish, and forts where the kids can just focus on everything outdoors. We do that all the time anyway, but this is really like have a morning fishing if that's what you want to do. And then we have our ranch camp. We have camp for children entering 2nd grade all the way up to entering 12th. By the time they're entering 12th, they're in our counselor in leadership or counselor in training leadership program. So, you know, just something to keep kids busy and help them growing and continue their summer learning.
Absolutely, that's a win-win. Okay, so what should we do if we're interested in camp? Go to the website?
Go to the website. We have actual descriptions of each village. Our children and their experiences are broken down by villages. And we have descriptions of where they sleep, where they eat, how we take care of medicine, and the activities in our program philosophy.
All right, and it would have dates because you'll have camps all summer long.
Absolutely, and it leads right, those pages lead right into dates and rates and that sort of thing.
All right, get your kids registered for YMCA Summer Camp.
It's time.
It's going to be here before you know it, and you're going to be glad you did. We'll be right back on Better Living.